What is up, everybody? It is Sunday. It is 7:01 Pacific Standard Time. Our guest is not present. So this might turn into a grab bag. So we're just going to grab bag it until we get a guest or we run a half hour. But
Let's go. It's after the holiday,
it is after the holiday. Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas. I was going to say Thanksgiving there for a second. Now the caffeine has not hit my system. So we're still a little bit behind on mental facilities.
Nice.
It has been a long Christmas season.
That it is definitely for sure. You don't have to tell me twice.
But we got New Year's Eve coming up, and then it's a whole brand new year.
Yay!
So, Brandon, I guess I don't know.
How we'll grab bag this?
Yeah, I guess we'll grab bag it until we get somebody or we don't get somebody. So, see, the bad thing here, people, is we've got an audience, which means we're going to continue War Room. So what's going to happen is this is episode 17. We'll get up to 20, and I think we're going to take a week or two off to
I'd say a couple weeks.
And just try to refigure out the format on the War Room.
Yeah.
See if we want to continue on with the how-to guides or anything else, but because of the fact you guys have made this thing popular, we can't just drop it.
Damn. And is it all whose fault is it?
Oh, I think it's ours. That's our fault. We were entertaining. We know Tammy kind of runs Unleashed now.
Pretty much, right? You've let the raids go a little bit.
We've let her take Unleashed, so War Room's now back to us, and I think sometimes it shows that it's back to us and who the real mastermind of Unleashed is. Alrighty, so then, well, why don't we talk about since this is a how-to show currently. Why don't we talk about our upcoming documentaries and how we're going to go about doing these wonderful happy things?
All right. Yeah.
It is a how-to, and it's cryptids, and
you can attempt to start explaining it, and I'll follow suit.
All right.
I mean, it's pretty bold.
Well, I think after watching that one documentary, and I'll use that term loosely, I think we all agreed that we could do a better movie. And I know our YouTube shows come out fairly decent, and they pull an audience, so we can do a 90-minute documentary easy.
So, how many are we gonna be pulling off this next year?
3 to 4, but because 3 are shot all in the same location, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, we're going to the one hill, and Dogman videos. Basically, that's where we've seen everything.
Yeah.
The Bigfoot video is
right around the corner there.
Right around the corner, up the hill, and then his go home is further up the hill.
Further up. There's this thing here. It's called Up the Hill. We need to get to the other side.
Well, everything we need to. Every encounter that we've had, every Bigfoot report that's online is around our hill. It's either on the south side, north side, west side, or east side. So we could easily just take a couple days and just go circle the mountain.
Yeah, we've been concentrating on what, the east side?
We've been concentrating on the west side and the south side. But we haven't really done a lot of work on the north side or the east side.
Yeah. Maybe we should make that some sort of a priority this year.
Well, we're going to need footage. I've talked to Oh yeah. And I've talked to some of the people that were there at the original sighting. Some of them have agreed to be on camera for an interview.
Just for the interview, but not to return.
They do not wish to return up to the mountain at all. They want nothing to do with the mountain. They said, yes, we will come down. We'll have cigars. We'll do the interviews.
That goes to show you the impact that day had on those people.
Yeah, especially when some of them were the Bigfoot. They were the Bigfooters. I mean, okay. His office, once upon a time, was absolutely covered in Bigfoot stuff. Julianne one. Hello, Julie. Hopefully your surgeries. You had surgery. I believe it was on Tuesday.
Hope all went well.
Hope all went well. I mean, she's here, so.
Well, yeah.
So everything went well. Big. That. It's been a week. I know we're gonna have our buddy Big Josh Logan up there doing all the filming with us.
Yeah, because he wasn't there at the first sighting.
No, but we could get him in on
everything else. Yeah.
Well, technically, we can get him in on the Bigfoot interviews since he is part of the crew now, and he's seen it and he's heard it. So, I still got to talk to. I know 2 people out of all of us. What was it? There was 5 of us, 6 of us.
Yeah.
I've reached out to some of them. They're, like I said, they're willing to be on there, but the fact that, like you were saying, that this was such a impactful thing that he basically put all of his decorations away.
Wow.
So, I mean, his entire office was Bigfoot down at the old courthouse. Floor to ceiling, Bigfoot, everything. We have our encounter, and he changes it all. He brings in all like classic car models, and
Oh, he changed it up completely. Yeah.
He changed it up completely. I mean, he wants nothing to do with Bigfoot.
So that seriously scared the bejesus out of him.
Yeah. So I already asked him because of Christmas. I said, hey, and I was over there at his house. It's my brother. Yeah, would you want to sit down and do these interviews? We can talk about the Pisgah home and the initial Bigfoot all together. We'll shoot them back to back. He said, yeah, I'm down for doing interviews. I said, you want to go back up to Pisgah? Maybe we can reshoot some stuff. 7 years later, how Pisgah home, your thoughts and feelings, and how it's changed your life. Bigfoot, how it's changed your life. And he said, I will sit down with you on the river. I like that idea. I will not get in a truck and I will not tackle that mountain again.
Wow.
He wants nothing to do with the mountain. He will not touch it. I know that Aaron has said that he would be down for shooting some interviews.
Okay.
And then he said he might want to go up, depending on his health.
Yeah.
I have not reached out. There were 2 more guys that were in our posse that I have not reached out to yet. And then try to get there, see if they would want to sit down with us and convey their emotions on these situations. Because that was kind of a double whammy. I mean, Pisgah home, that's an emotional whammy right there. That is, these men were taken up on a hillside and they were left. Society didn't want them. They were picked up off the streets. They were taken to this house. They were isolated and then abandoned.
Yeah.
I mean, now the cause started out fairly decent. Let's give everybody a home, but the fact that everybody was abandoned, And, I mean, I know you and we get kind of choked up, Pisgah's like Pisgah Home Colony site, that's, we protect that. We're very,
Absolutely. I'm so adamant about who we really want to take up there. And I've been we've had discussions about particular people going up there, and I've really not wanted them up there, but it's I just don't think they would do it any kind of justice. I mean, as that place needs all the respect that it deserves. And I just think some people don't give enough.
yeah. I mean, we've lucked out in the past with taking people up there, and they show the respect.
Yeah.
Josh Logan says we still need to leave the game cams up there. Yep, Josh, that'll be actually our.
That'll be part of our docued meeting, so to speak, right?
Yeah, because the game plan is to leave a cellular game camera up at the actual home site that will record 24/7. So the minute we leave, I can download the files on my phone, and it'll ding us at all hours of the night, so we can actually keep track of what's coming through there and see if we can maybe get some of the voices that are supposed to be heard. Maybe we get the woman walking through.
It still shocks me that I heard a female's voice up there say hello.
Yeah, I mean
and there was no females with us.
Yeah, it was technically a bachelor party.
It pretty much was, yeah.
That's right. Most normal people go to strip clubs or Vegas, and we go to
instead
abandoned home sites.
Right.
But
kind of tells you how twisted we are.
But yeah, so the Bigfoot video and the Dogmen video and the Pisgah Home video will all be shot back to back to back. We're going to take a day. We're going to do all interviews, try to reunite everybody for one day only.
Right.
And we're gonna do some serious, just sit down interviews. I might also have other people who have been with us on any of these cases, see if they would want to come out and do an interview.
Good idea. Because I know, like, Josh's kid was out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I know we had Paranormal Parkour out with us, so maybe if they would want to talk about it, then we had the now defunct Wandering Spirits. See if maybe they would want to reunite for one day only, and sit down and
interviews. Yeah,
I mean they had gone up to Pisgah too, so maybe if they want to put their 2 cents on the Pisgah Home.
Yeah,
but I figure we'll go downtown St. Helens, we'll go on the river, or maybe we'll go Scappoose, we'll go to Chapman Landing out on the slough there, light up some cigars, and just be like, okay, we're going to be here all day.
For sure.
I've got lapel mics. I've got a boom mic now. I mean, the walk kind of paid for everything. We got a good camera. We even have clapboards so that we could just. we're doing this thing up right.
A whole production.
Oh yeah, it is going to be a production. I know the one question is, you're going to shoot 3 at once. I go, yeah, why not? If we have everybody together, and a lot of these cases can double back and forth on each other.
Yeah, piggyback.
Yeah, I mean, just piggyback on it. Just let people know ahead of time. Okay, this is Big Josh, and you are talking about. You're going to talk about Dogman. So give me all your thoughts and feelings on the Dogman case. Boom. Videotape. Okay, you're done? Good. All right. Now, since you're sitting there in the hot seat, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about Pisgah Home and go. And you're done. Okay, now we're going to talk about Bigfoot. So it's like, yeah, people are going to need to bring drinks, and we're just going to run through a bunch of interviews back to back to back and back and back.
Absolutely.
And then Blue Gate. I mean, I know Blue Gate has the swamp where we found the original bed and the trap, the elk trap, and some of the pushovers. So Blue Gate, we can do Bigfoot shooting, and then we can do Dogman shooting, since that seems to be the summertime festivities
Right.
for us.
And get those game cams up. I'd say at least 2 in the swamp for sure.
Josh Logan says, I'll bring a change of shirts and hats to look like it's different days. No need. Nobody else is bringing changes of clothes. We'll just
hell no.
We'll just film it all back to back. If you watch any Small Town Monsters movies, their documentaries, you'll find a lot of the same witnesses being in one video and then another video and then another video, and it's all this. They're wearing the same stuff in the same location. They just basically change what they're talking about, because some of these directors are thinking ahead of time of like there was one about the land between the lakes, Bigfoot and Dogman, and the same people were talking about. They was talk about Dogman in the Dogman video, and then in the Bigfoot video, they're wearing the same clothing in the same chair in the same location, talking about the Bigfoot. Sure. I don't think we want any of us shaving.
Well, I didn't have all this, back then.
Oh, that's okay. I got video of us back then that'll fall into place.
I still have that jacket from back then. Might just bring that. It was kind of good luck.
Yeah, I think we've had a great luck as this goes. But yeah, we're talking March is when we're initially going to go up. Josh Logan shaved. You can't shave the beard, man. That's a party foul.
Yeah.
If we have time in clearing for a solar camera, I'd love to get a game cam on the gravesite. Oh, we'll have time. These are going to be long, long days of filming. I think we were talking to Connor, and he was expressing interest in going with us. And I said, okay, but these are going to be very long days of filming. This is going to be like going out probably at 9 a.m. instead of 10 a.m. And then
honestly, I'd maybe do 8. Just kidding. 9 works. 9 works.
Yeah, but I mean, we're gonna be up there until
oh yeah,
till we got the day's shoot. I mean, we've got a lot of coverage to do. I mean, when we do the initial sighting location, when we go back to that one, we can go down. I figure we'll go down to the grave sites where the graveyard used to be, because that was where we had another nest we found. So we can go to the nest, the original nest.
Yeah, the one
that
started it all.
Where it started it all. Then we can film the Pisgah, the grave sites. Hopefully we have a signal there. I know it's a little bit further down the mountain, and that seems to be the problem. Is maybe we'll set up a couple game cameras around that area. The cellular one up on top of the hill at the home site. 2 down at the would it still be there? Actually, Julie, yes, the nests have still. We've seen them there every single time we go up there every single year, and it's we found the nest site about 5 years ago, and it was still there. I mean, it's not been used, but it's still there. But no, I mean, a lot of these are going to be, we're here, let's do this, let's go over to this area, and we're going to be putting on some miles on our boots, man.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
And then, of course, we've got, POV cameras. So I've got a hat camera. I got hat cameras for the guys that they're going to wear on their ball caps. And then we'll just videotape everything and sort it all out later.
Mhm.
And then I know I've got a vacation in March, so I am going to attempt to get into the Columbia County Historical Society's museum and see if I can't do some interviews with the curators. Because one of their curators wrote a book about Pisgah Home Colony.
Oh.
And they have Pisgah Home quality artifacts. They have the logbooks.
Right. I remember you were saying something about those.
I mean, if we got it planned out far enough in advance, I know you probably wouldn't want to take like a vacation day to come out and film during the week. Your new drone should be great for this. Oh yes, the CN1, the Connor one automatic drone that will follow us and do a lot of videotaping.
I thought it was Connor too.
Connor too. Hey, he's just replacing Connor altogether. But no, I was thinking maybe we go down to their new office and see if we can't get them on camera for an interview. And then maybe see if we can't get some of these old logbooks from the house itself.
Oh, yeah. And take a look at them.
See if we can't take a look at them, get all this stuff on film, you know. I mean, after the holidays, I'll get a hold of them and I gotta figure out. I think it's May I'm on vacation.
May.
Josh says I can put in for a vacation day. All right,
yeah, if I have enough morning, I could try to put in for a vacation day.
Okay. After the holidays, next week I will email them, and then we will start setting something up for. Because I know I got a week vacation, I think in May. So if we did it on like a Monday morning, bright and early, go down when they open. So we can start on all the exterior shots, and then I do know I want to try and get the interviews done probably March.
Okay.
We'll pick a Saturday in March and probably before the Ghost Conference and just try to get everybody together. I know one guy we probably shouldn't get involved in this project because he would just deny everything. So
You gonna give him a call?
we can talk about that and we'll put it to a vote.
I know what my vote will be.
Well, then it would just be up to Josh to throw in a vote because I think that would be 2 for no, let's not, because he's just going to ruin this thing. Josh says we can ask different perspective. True. I mean, he was there. I mean, he's a hardcore skeptic and probably would just try to. Well, I mean, every film needs to have that one person that. Clinically insane. I mean, the Spirit of Halloween Town movie, you've got the lady who's all talking about Holcomb and how he's the devil. So
wow.
Yeah, it's edit. So I've already worked up a little bit of the original footage. So that'll be the opener for the Blue Gate Bigfoot movie. Will be with the original footage from 2019. Basically, the video's up on the YouTube channel. It's the latest re-edit. So we'll just show that. And then it'll be a lot of fade-ins and fade-outs. We'll make it look grainy. We'll give it an 80s look to it.
Ooh.
You know, very retro. And then that'll fade out into the title screen. And then the title screen will fade out. And then it'll be one of us doing an interview. And then I'll probably do 1 or 2 interviews, and then we'll do the car ride going back up, present day. And then I'll just splice in other interviews as we go. Then I figure we end the whole damn thing going to Vernonia and going to the old Pioneer Cemetery where everybody sees the big old silverback male.
That would be awesome if we could actually catch it.
It would be great if we can catch it, but I mean, we're going to the north side of the mountain where the lady put in her BFRO report stating that she's seen it in her backyard. Now, the interesting thing is you look at hers and the address, and she lives below the Pioneer Cemetery.
Ooh.
Now, the man that I had interviewed, that we went out to Vernonia and had lunch with and interviewed about his encounters with the big silverback, he lives, and it's not really a block, but it's the next road over from her, because he said that it comes off the mountaintop and likes to go after his chickens at his farm, and it's beat up his barn where, there was looks like there was a scuffle and then boards were broken on the barn.
That'd be interesting to take a look at and see.
Yeah, I could try to reach back out to him and see if, maybe he'd be willing to do this, if he's even still around. But him saying, because, I still have his address. So I compared his address to the BFRO report in Vernonia.
Right.
And they are quite literally probably about 800 feet away from each other.
Ooh.
And she lives directly underneath the Pioneer Cemetery. Google Earth is a wonderful, Google Earth, Google Maps. They're great. You can do some cyber stalking. But she's directly underneath the Pioneer Cemetery. She's below it on the hill. He is off to the eastern side of the hill.
Okay.
So him saying it's up on the big hill, it's like, taking all those reports plus my report that he never reported to BFRO because he didn't trust him. So I take all these reports and I start putting them up on the map board and I start triangulating, and it's like, it's the old Pioneer Cemetery. It's up on top of a hill like the Masonic Cemetery out here in St. Helens. It's up on a hill.
Yeah.
And then if you start connecting dots, it's like, oh, it's not our hill. It's not our mountain. Because it's got the Nehalem River next on the north side of our hill.
Mm-hmm.
And that has a huge influx of fish during spawning season.
Absolutely does.
So where do our squatch go when it's spawning season? They're on the back side of the hill. They're on the north side near the Nehalem River. Another place we have yet to investigate. So, we need to do the north side too.
Yeah.
So, we can easily take this movie and we can move it all the way across. Julie says cemetery. Oh, yes, it's an old Pioneer Cemetery. I have never been there. I've never even thought to look there, and I've done cases in Vernonia. But, I think that's where the Bigfoot movie needs to end, is us going into Vernonia, finding this Pioneer Cemetery, and doing some serious looking around. I don't know if the lady still lives there. This report was 2008, I believe it was. But, we could easily try to figure these things out.
Right.
So, yeah, everybody, this was kind of a grab bag. The guest, it was after the holidays, so we just grab bagged it.
Yeah. That works.
Julie says, could that be a common denominator, the Pioneer Cemetery and everything else? I don't know. We will try to figure that out. And until that time, we are going to get out of here and reset for the next show and try not to be running late like I was tonight. All right, everybody, stay tuned. We'll be back in about 30 minutes. All right, everybody.
Bye.